Hello. Welcome to Rush Hour Real Estate here in St. Louis, Missouri. Remax Best Choice. My name's Alicia Vasquez. You can call me Alicia V. And this is our first introduction to Rush Hour Real Estate. I'm hoping to have a guest here shortly so we can fill you in on today's real estate questions. So, it is a beautiful Friday afternoon considering we have some warmer weather on the way tomorrow, which will lead us into a great weekend for some house hunting, some house shopping. I will be here at a display home at Conert Valley subdivision in Fenton. This subdivision has 3 beautiful homes that are available to tour this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 12 to 4. Let me see if I can invite our guest speaker. Let's see here. Temporary pause. All right, sorry about that. We are first time on here trying to collaborate. So, on these chats, there will be a live chat option, which is a great tool for any kind of questions that we can answer live. Great opportunity to, get some feedback on any concerns or questions about your home or the housing market. Also, a way to ask questions. Maybe you need a contact for a certain tradesperson. We come with all the tools in our tool belt. We can easily connect you to the people you might need. So, when these chats are on, you can definitely utilize the live chat. Of course, you can like and subscribe and comment after the live, and we can still get all that good information for you. Or you just might want to kind of privately message us when we are on here. We can answer those questions. Planning to do these rush hour real estate towards the end of every week going forward. Our goal is Thursdays at 4 o'clock. Let me check. Let's see. Trying to get our collaboration going here. Waiting on our guest. am. Here we go.
I'm
Add
live
to
on camera.
page. Here we go. All right. We're ready to collaborate with DP Pizik. So,
Okay.
D
Can you hear
Pizik,
me?
come on down.
You're the next contestant. How are you guys? I am trying to, I apologize, few technical difficulties. My camera does not seem to want to allow me to, it does, you see my lovely, I'm here, I promise. Can you
I'm
hear me,
not
Alicia?
sure on these if you can do the background without a green screen. So
Oh,
if
gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
so that might be why that it's not allowing it. I don't know. I haven't tried. Um,
Try it that way. Hmm.
so bear with us if you end up watching our video. This is our first collaboration, our first real estate rush hour, and we are working out the kinks and figuring out the technology that we have found.
Yes, it does take a little bit. That is the one thing that never, you have to get in there and get it, try it and figure it out sometimes. So, I am just, I'm actually not using a virtual background. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to find it where I can turn it off, guys. I'm so sorry. And of course, I was running in from an appointment. Uh, First and foremost, it's always, it seems like that always happens. Okay, so
All I know is it looks like I'm talking to a brick wall.
now some
do,
people
do
say that I
you
could be a
ever
stripper.
feel like you're talking to a brick wall?
Oh no! Oh my gosh. Okay, this could be this could be interesting. I don't. I'm definitely not a brick wall. Okay, let's see. I just want to be off of this, and so you can see my lovely. Okay, I'm desperately trying. Oh, hey, there it went. Okay, so that. Oh no, I have a brick wall. I thought I had it off. Well, shoot. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Um, I think it's in settings. Yeah, this is all new to, especially to me. I know Alicia's a little better at doing some of these. She's done videos and she gets out there, and I'm
I have
learning.
not tried to do any kind of creative things on this.
Yeah,
I just found a lovely plain white wall
yeah.
to
I
back
just
me
want.
up.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so
So now you have a green screen, but I really think the only way to do a backdrop on this platform is to actually have a real green screen behind you,
yeah, and
like
I
a drape. But I'm not really sure
well, and I
how
have it
that
on none.
works.
I have it on no backdrop, and I can't find why it's
Do
still
you
on
have
backdrop
are you on your computer or your phone?
on the computer.
Oh, do you have a webcam?
Yes,
Okay.
so
Hmm.
it is on. And guys, again, thank you for your patience, tolerance. If you have if you have any suggestions and you see this, please feel free to throw them in the comments or let us know what I'm or let me know what might be more beneficial.
Luckily, with it being our first live, nobody really knows we exist and we have 0 viewers. But
This is
hopefully,
true.
our goal will be to grow and be
Yes,
able to bring more folks on, more tradespeople, with the housing industry and different industries that correlate with that, like tradespeople with whether it be landscaping, HVAC, home inspectors, lenders, title company, you name it, all the things that are very common to our day to day, but maybe sound foreign language to most folks who are not buying and selling homes every day, or maybe just don't know who to contact, where to contact. I mean, these websites like Yelp and I don't even know. There's websites for a little bit of everything. If you Google something and you need something, everybody's trying to be that middle person to connect you and collect all your information and charge you fees and all these things. And we have those contacts. So we're trying to bring those to the forefront to be able to just have conversations, real conversations with real people, and where you just didn't know it could help and be a guide and some advice and something interesting to watch. And
I
hopefully we can do that and be successful with it. And um I was just saying before Dee's came on that we're trying to do this weekly, Thursdays at 4 o'clock, rush hour real estate. So then it's a live um video and a live chat going on with being able to answer any questions that folks might have, and something to look forward to on a drive home from work, maybe, or ending the week.
absolutely.
Dee,
Um,
did you click the cam button? Like at the bottom, it says mic cam. I wonder what it would do. Oh, it went off.
yep.
Oh,
Now
mine went off. Okay, I clicked it. Now I know what it does. On
um,
off.
present. At 1%. Says I'm in the show, but I sure don't feel. I don't feel seen. I don't
Yeah.
feel seen. Um, we will. We'll keep working on my having issues here. There's a button that says having issues, so I'm going to give that a whirl. See what my video is not showing up. However, I
Maybe if you go back into the waiting room and like the pre-settings, I wonder.
am that's a
I
part
don't
of
know
the
how that works.
How do I do that?
But
Yeah, so as Alicia said, while I'm trying to figure all this out and she's trying to help me get hooked up and on so you can see both of us together, we are, um, we have those connections that we are hoping that you will find useful and information that, like Alicia said, it's our day to day, but it can be a little daunting and unnerving for someone who is just getting started or just starting the process. So,
I wonder if you have it as an overlay,
mm,
and then maybe that's why it's covering you up because it's an overlay. Oh, you're there.
so I evidently have, there's two settings, and my setting is for the other one that I did not click.
Well, hey, you figured something out. I didn't know that you could do a backdrop because all of the YouTubers that I know that do these chats live, are, oh, and now you're gone. They are using a green screen. Oh, we lost D. Let's see. Oh, I can do some background music here. Let's see. I don't hear it. Okay, well,
Oh,
add to
bring me.
stage.
Oh,
You're
bring me
back.
on. I'm back. I'm live. My head keeps going in and out, which is strange. I can't figure out how to take off the. I take it off and I go to a brick wall. Now it's
I
my.
think it's fine.
It's okay. We'll be all right this time. We'll work on it. I'll work on that DPI. I think it's a little. I've got to figure it out.
We're figuring it out slowly but
Yeah.
surely. So we're going to
Yeah.
start here, right here at 16 minutes and 39 seconds. Welcome to Real Estate Rush Hour with
Woo.
Alicia B and D. And Dee, tell us about, tell everybody who might ever find this video one day and wonder who we are. Tell them about our office and where we're located.
All right. Well, my name is DP Zach. I'm a realtor with Remax Best Choice, and so is my colleague and friend Alicia Vasquez. She's also head of the Alicia B Home team. Yeah. So she's been doing it a little bit longer than I have in the industry. Our offices, we have three offices actually to serve our communities. One is out of St. Louis, which is just off of Merrimack Bottom Road, just shy of Arnold. And our second would be in Festus, just off Highway A. We have also one in Farmington, and we do have a office in Herculaneum as well. That's where our sister company, Model Mortgage, is out of.
Yeah. And we actually have a little tiny remote office out there in Terre de Lac
Oh, I
that
guess
nobody
you
ever
are correct.
talks about.
No one ever talks about that. You're right.
We'll
You're
have to
right.
invite Tracy in one day to talk about Terre de Lac. That'll be
She would
fun.
be, yes, she's definitely the expert in our office for that area, for that community.
Yes, so
Alicia,
the owner of all of our offices is Rhonda Overberg. She's an amazing broker and
yes,
she's been in the business longer than we even know. And and so with Remax is worldwide. So we actually are excited to be getting ready to go to the Remax convention here next month and mingle with agents from all over the world.
yes,
And so we can definitely connect folks from St. Louis to anywhere in the world when they need it. So that's
yes.
great.
It is. That is one thing about Remax. Mother Remax is amazing to all of the agents. Our broker is the best in the business. I at least I know I am, and Alicia is very fond of our broker and our family here at Remax Best Choice. We have, and not even just Remax Best Choice, but like Alicia said, Remax. We're going to be going to our convention, and that is here at the end of February. And regardless of where you want to go, or regardless of whose sign is in that yard, we are able to help, and we will get you
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm going on my 17-year anniversary this year. And it's funny because
Yay.
people are like, oh, in passing, they used to have a Remax Best Choice agent that maybe has passed away. And then they kind of get into this, um, are there agents that have been there longer than you? And I'm like, yeah, actually,
Yeah,
there are some. And, so it is like a family. We definitely have a big loyalty with Remax Best Choice. And D, you're not too far along, trailing along. What's your
so
year on your license?
I am in
You going on
15.
15?
This is my
Yeah,
15th. So
yeah,
uh, I have, like I said, I've got a couple years on me on real estate. Let's put that.
yeah. But
But
hey,
yeah, there's some
yeah, I mean,
agents.
for an industry where the it's got a high turnover, a lot of folks don't really stick with it for more than 3 years.
True.
It is pretty impressive. I think anybody that's over 5 years in the business, and for sure. And we're we don't retire, we die.
Yeah, no, we're not going anywhere. I'm a lifer. I'm in to win it at this point. Um, we do.
It
It's
was fun. I did update my real estate photo after a 10-year mark, and it was like the year they were doing your, like, I guess 10 year, like, you size up your pictures, and I'm like, okay, it's time.
I had to
So
do one. Yep, I've got it, and I still got to get started with it. I'm like, wow, I did not realize how different I look. So, but I think that's one of the biggest things I hear with clients or even with just the general public. You don't look anything like your picture. I'm like, that's because it was
like
taken 20 years ago. I had longer hair, thinner neck. It's one of those things. Um,
I think you
but
still look the same.
well, thank you. I do. I've aged a few. I've got a few stress lines actually. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Um,
One gray
but
hair for every rough real estate transaction.
I know we have to cover those up so we look like we make it look easy, and that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, and I mean that's like kind of like people like to watch HGTV, and they see all the positive posts that we put out there when we have a closing, and we don't really post too much on the struggles and the hard days to get to that closing. And something like this platform can definitely um spread that awareness of kind of what our day, who knows what we'll end up talking to about week by week. There's all kinds of different things. Like, I know I had to do an extension this week on one 2 week extension because we didn't know that the lender was going to require a structural engineer to come in, and that structural engineer is going to require some repairs to be done. And I mean, we literally, the day we found out, we had a mobile closing scheduled 4 hours out of town, and somebody meeting these folks to sign these papers for 2 days pre-signing. And then we had to hurry up and cancel that because now that there's a repair, there's going to be more money coming out of that transaction, and all the numbers are going to change.
Everything changes.
So that's just, every week's different.
It is,
In two
and
weeks I'm hoping to post the just sold.
just those guys. Woohoo! And those are our best posts. And like you said, those are what people see. And the idea, our goal for any transaction is to make it. If we make it look easy, or you feel like you've had a great experience, then that's how we kind of gauge to know. It's like, okay, we've done a good job. If you walk out and they're like, I never want to buy another house again in my life.
Yeah,
Well,
then we
then
kind of we didn't succeed on that. It's not a good feeling when it's
it's not.
not, yeah. And
And not
sometimes it's
everyone.
just not a good feeling because people are selling something that, they really would love to keep. And maybe the timing's just not there to keep it. Maybe they would love to keep that home and rent it out for their kids to own in 5 or 7 years. And it's just not feasible to hold on to something that long and wait and try to hope that a tenant's not going to destroy it. And, the uncertainty and Is this the peak of the value in that neighborhood right now, or are all the other questions like all the systems are going to be 5 years older in 5 years?
Right.
And I mean, they're
Right.
20 now. Yeah.
It's going on. It's like,
Um,
okay, we got a roof to replace, or
yeah.
and we've got
It's a lot
furnaces,
more
and
cost. So
absolutely.
yeah, outweighing all those questions, I feel like sometimes people feel like that they have to have the answers when they reach out to us, and that's what they don't realize is, you know, we're more than just opening doors and signing
Right.
paperwork. We're really being a little bit of therapists and problem solvers, advisors,
Advisors.
teachers, and
Absolutely.
you know, guiding
Yes.
people and all the different things. I'm at a point with a lot of my repeat feedback, my sphere of influence, my past clients, they're calling me with, parents are passing away and they've got the estates and the sales going, and it's not exactly a happy time to sell that family home that they grew up in, and
It takes a lot of it out of a family to do that. It's hard for them.
yeah,
It is, and like you said, we're not just, oh, it's our first home. Which first time home buyers are wonderful. I love our first time home buyers. But like you said, our we are both full service, full time. This is what we do. Um, both her, Alicia and myself are, like I said, we're not moonlighting somewhere or subsidizing. So we work not 24/7, but it feels like it some days.
well, I just
I put
told
in
some folks
Sunday.
in here, they're like, our best day is Sunday. And I'm like, I work on
Yep,
Sunday.
I work
Eyes
on
open
Sunday.
to eyes closed.
That's right. That's right. I don't, if I've had, I've had buyers that were, third shift people or their second shift. So it's like
Yeah.
we're out the
Yeah.
crack of dawn or we're in the middle of the
Working out
night.
those schedules. I've got one right now, a nurse, and basically I'm like, tell me your schedule, and then I know, okay, she just got off work this morning. I'm going to try whatever I can to get to that house as early as I can to show her a house before she goes to bed.
Bed, right? It's hard.
Yeah.
And so that's one thing with a full time agent, where there's benefits to that. Um, or at least in my opinion, the benefit to that
Yeah.
is,
Oh
again,
yeah.
we have that. While we don't necessarily say we work 24/7, but believe it when I tell you we do. The
Yeah, and a lot of,
middle
I
of the
mean,
night,
when someone's excited about, I'm finally approved, I know what the payment's going to be, I've got my plan in place and everything like that, then they don't want to be held back by our schedule. They
right,
want to go.
right. They're like, okay, why can't you take me? That's what they don't. That's the question. They don't want to know our schedule. They want to know that we're available. We're getting it done.
Yeah.
So that is something that we are used to after after 17 and 15 years.
Yeah.
Our families understand and know that that's just how things go for us. So
Yep.
and it's part of our it's part of our daily life.
I'll have
Um,
a lot of clients just apologize. I'm
right,
sorry, I've got a question. Or I'm sorry that you have to show me these houses. Or I'm sorry it's a Saturday or whatever. And it's like, don't be sorry, this is my job.
this is what I do.
If I wasn't interested in helping you, I wouldn't be standing here.
Right.
This is what we
Like,
do.
trust me, we'd be eating some bonbons and laying on the couch, probably not. But I don't know if we'd ever. I don't know that after doing
I don't know if
the
I've ever had a bonbon. What
there's
is a bonbon?
I don't exactly
I'm
know.
imagining like a puff, like a pastry puff. You know, the kind that you kind of like, they're in the freezer, but you set them out maybe and they thaw
Like
out a
right
little
before,
bit
I think
with like
they're
cream in the middle.
I think they're little chocolate covered.
Oh, okay, so that's not what I
You
was
know,
thinking.
I don't know if that's exactly right or not. I've never really. I'm the same way. I've heard, oh, you're eating bonbons. I wish, but I don't really. Maybe you shouldn't because I don't know if they are good. Um,
If anybody
I,
knows what a bonbon is, let us know and like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe to these. I promise we will improve to, and not start so late every time. When I can figure out my lack of what is it, technology. I'm learning. So I'm just, that's proof that you never stop learning. I'm used to
No.
the technologies, and we're always online. Our business is, you
I
know,
post so many videos and things on Facebook or TikTok, and I'm just like, why not post it on YouTube? And
yeah,
then, so I'm really trying to put more on this on my page if you were to look at it. And I know D2, um, and this is kind of one start, these informative live videos that we can just kind of chat about what's going on in today's real estate market. Any kind of questions people have, these videos, there's going to be a live chat bar where you can ask questions and we can answer them right then. Ask questions, we can reach out to you later. But we're really excited to grow this rush hour real estate Thursdays at 4 o'clock Central Time, to be able to invite other trades folks in and just different conversations that might come up. It could be anything from, working with first time home buyers to move up buyers to investments, relocations, landscaping goals, home design, HVAC, contractor work, all kinds of inviting different folks in to chat about things that, we have needs for in our homes.
absolutely. And homes are not, uh, while it's yes, a home is four walls, a door, and what you make in the inside, but a home comes in many shapes and sizes. It may, like you
Yeah,
said,
different.
from beginning to downsizing, um, to maybe you want a villa, maybe you want a condo, maybe, and there are two different things. A lot of people don't realize that they are different, and they require different, and they have different requirements. Um, you know, uh, Possibly lenders that would be able to assist with that, because, like Alicia said, between all of the trades and all of the things that we talk about and go and can discuss, there's even just the differences in houses and the styles and what they require.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. We could do a whole conversation about different house styles, because sometimes I look at a house and I know what it is, but some folks don't realize that that is a split foyer home, or what is the difference between a split foyer and a raised ranch,
Yep,
and what is a story and a half versus a two-story, and all those things for sure. And a lot of folks thinking about home designs and different styles. That's a whole thing. I've had um, people come in and want to build a home and trying to find different builders, and they're like, basically I just sit down in front of a computer and pull up different builders websites. Which one looks better? Which
right.
look do you like? Do you like this trim? Do you like that brick? And then we kind of can figure out what kind of style. Is it a Cape Cod? Is it a
Computer,
modern?
what
Yeah.
the craftsman, there's,
Craftsman.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, and
Yeah, and then
all
some
those are different.
builders have different series, and so some subdivisions are geared for just that one certain style. So yeah, it's a whole thing. I just got a text this morning of some beautiful Pinterest loves on what a dream home would be, with the white board and batten, um, vertical siding and the cedar accent posts and the black metal roofs and the front porch and all the things. But just, I was like, they're like, we want to build. And I was like, what if I found the land and it already had a home built on it? Well, we want to build. Well, what if somebody else already built that dream home? Tell me what your dream home looks like, so if I see it, I know to call you. And that's when I got that beautiful text, and now I know when that one comes available, which it might.
You never know.
Yeah.
That is one thing that Alicia and I did not mention. While we are Remax Best Choice, um, we also work with a local builder, KAB Homes. And
Yeah. Before you
Alicia,
got on, I was pushing my open house this weekend.
there you
Um,
go.
Saturday and Sunday, 12 to 4 at Conert Valley. I know the two stories address is 77 Conert Circle, Fenton,
Yep.
Missouri, 638-026. And beautiful two-story, four-bedroom home. I'd love to show it to somebody.
Yes, it is a gorgeous home ready to move into.
And then
With
next week, Dee will be here.
I should say, and next week, Wednesday through Sunday, will be you can come see me. Um, and so yeah, so it's that is one of our local builders. They have they have a plethora of options and styles. We have
And
four
locations.
locations on. Is it four, or are we down to
So right now is
now
Fenton
three?
and Herculaneum and Festus. And
And adding
there's
that fourth one.
soon to be Hillsboro, hopefully. Just got done talking about the Hillsboro ideas coming up here pretty soon. So that will
Mhm.
be good. Uh, kind of a new getting back into Hillsboro. They haven't built in Hillsboro in about 6 years. So that'll be
Okay.
good.
Yeah, and Conert was really the kind of the first, not the first, but that I know about in closer to that Fenton area, closer to
Yeah,
the
Fenton.
state.
Yeah.
So normally
Yeah.
they're a little further out. So that was nice that they came up this way a little bit and and had some great options
Success.
on there. Yeah, and great success in that subdivision being built. And we still have a few lots left. And
Yep.
like Alicia said, that two-story is quite lovely. Uh, Plenty of space in it and ready to go, ready to move in.
Move in. Yeah. Yeah, I
Absolutely.
think that's kind of where it's at is 70% of the buyers that were looking in 2024 kind of fell off. They got tired and burnt out of the competitive market, the seller's market, and they just kind of put it on hold. And what they need to realize right now is that sellers are sitting on the market a little bit longer than they were last May, last July, and they might be able to actually come in and make them an offer and get the things back that they maybe couldn't offer last year, like having inspections and appraisal and asking for closing costs or a contingency and actually moving the market a little bit. Because as soon as this interest rate comes down, even a half
Good
a
point.
percent, it will spark a whole new set of buyers coming in. So right now, the interest rate has not dropped drastically like that this year yet,
Yeah. Hmm.
but when it does, there's going to be a lot more competition. So right now is the time to kind of dust them boots off and get back out. And this weekend we got some great open houses. So
I agree.
definitely,
I agree. It's there was, like you said, there was just a lot of competition for every seller, every house. There was, 8 to 12, sometimes 12 people looking at the same property, um,
yeah.
and they were, the buyers had some.
Especially the first time buyer price range. I mean, it is it is it is pretty crazy that the first time home buyer price range really in like St. Louis market is like 275 to 325.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
like oh,
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, some of these subdivisions we're building new homes, you can get a brand new home with a three-car garage for 325,000 and it is first time home buyers.
Right. And there,
I
I
just
know.
I
I
don't
know.
even, I mean, there's just nothing that is really super affordable. And so what the average first time home buyer is trying to stay under 250,000, they're having to buy homes that they need budgets for repairs and
Yeah. Yep.
questionable
Yeah, and some of
inspections,
those repairs are, yeah, like they're
big
major,
stuff.
big stuff. They're big numbers, and they're big systems,
Yeah.
and it's and they're getting, unfortunately, they're having to make a
Somebody else is
decision,
out there ready to
ready to take it.
buy it as is.
Yep. So
Still.
we had a lot of as is in 2024, um, and I'm grateful that I was able. I had many clients that I assisted in navigating that system. I know you did as well, um, and I'm hopeful that while I do think there's going to be more competition when this interest rate drops, and it will drop, um, I think that it's going to. I don't know that it's going to be as hectic or stressful, but it's still going to be those sellers hopefully don't come off those properties a little bit and have a little bit more inventory. But we're also coming out of the winter, and a lot of them, there's, as you know, it's hard to convince a seller that winter is actually a great time to sell. Uh, there's not as many what some people refer to as
Lookers,
rookie
more
looters or lookers.
serious.
They're serious. These buyers have, they have an agenda. They've got to get a home. We're looking. We need, certain things. So I I stress that to my sellers. It's don't, let's hop off that fence. Let's get it on the market. See what we, let's, and I know you don't either. I'm not the agent that's going to go, oh, let's just throw it in the wall and see if it sticks. We do come in with a plan. We do come in,
We
with,
try to.
we try to, yeah, those numbers and, some educated
Show you
options.
all the options for
Yeah,
sure.
it's, it's,
Yep.
it can be daunting. It can be scary, but if you pick the right professional, and when I say that, I do mean if you have a agent that you're not sure of, or if you're looking the first time you've ever sold a home or ever bought a home, talk to a couple different agents. Don't just go to the first one that says, "Hey, you want to sign this piece of paper?" Which brings me to that piece of paper. I know we've had some changes in our industry that have in 2024 that has changed some of the ways we have to do business, and really it's just reminding us, all of us, that we have to do certain
Yeah, really just trying to put everybody on
same page.
the same ethical line here that we do need paperwork before we
Paperwork.
can show a house. You
Yes.
do need to sign an agreement on representation before looking at a house.
And I
And
think that's something.
it's good for anybody to know what they're actually doing. I mean, this is not a little transaction. This is one of the biggest transactions of your life. Go about it professionally in the right steps. It is fun to go look at houses at open houses and stuff, but when you're seriously calling somebody to meet you at a house, you need to know what this means, or it can cost you a lot of money.
A lot of money.
And
Absolutely.
it's not just a little, little thing. I mean, I just it bothers me so much when somebody just is not educated enough and they put a contract on a house and they don't even realize, like, you're as soon as you get your contract on your house, you've got money coming out your pocket, you got timelines, you got to buy these inspections. And I oh when a home inspector points something out, like a crack in the foundation that could have been seen at a showing,
Going
and
right.
that's the deal breaker, and they spent $1,000 for that. Oh, I just
Yep.
hate that. So I mean, really taking the time to talk through the steps and what it means.
Absolutely.
So we know what is important, and not to be taking that extra time, getting a flashlight out and looking at that wall more, or whatever it
Absolutely.
is, whatever it might be.
Yeah, there should be nobody going through a house. If you're going through a house in 15 minutes and you love
Yeah.
it and you want to write, then you need to go back to the house for about 30 more minutes.
Yeah.
You need to look. turn it on. My people, that's the one thing when we go through, I tell them, turn it on, touch it, open it, close, look under the sinks, look, look where you can see foundations. Because
Walk around the outside.
absolutely. And that gets hard in the winter as well because of the timeline, the darkness. We get dark early, people
Mm-hmm.
getting off work, and so we're in the dark. So you should have when you do shop, make sure you have that big old flashlight. Make sure you've got them that
Or if like a
luminous.
parent is important to come,
Mhm.
everybody who might have any kind of advice or be able to help, that they should be there.
Yeah,
Um, you
absolutely. If they
know.
influence your decision, if you value, and which I think you should value that opinion. It's a big purchase, especially if you're first time. But make sure that everybody is going at the same time. There's more eyes. There's more. Um, you get it.
The
You have to keep
Yeah,
going
might
back
have
and
to make
forth.
a quick decision
You may not
afterwards,
have a
and
chance
then
to go back.
yeah.
It's just gone. It's like, oh, I should have wrote an offer, and it's too late. So yeah, I agree, 100%. Everyone who's going ashore should be in the boat.
Yeah.
Coming in with you. Um, it's and then also, I don't know how you what you've experienced over the years. Probably very similar. Uh, the one thing I caution when I like find that I've had one buyer over the years. It's been several years back, and they brought mom, dad of their mom and dad, then mom and dad of the husband, and then grandma and grandpa came. So we had six opinions on top of their desired opinion, and they could not
It was too
agree.
much.
There's too many things, too many people in the pan. Um,
Yeah.
I had to, again, like you said, it's an advice. We're a therapist. We do all kinds of things, and they were just so frustrated. They're like, we can't. Why? Why can't we buy something? And we just had to have
Or
that hard conversation.
how about the clients that, you've signed up, you've hired us to represent you in your best interest. And then at the showing, you go in the other room and you whisper what you don't or do like to your parent or whoever.
Right.
It's like, share it with me. I need to know.
Right. Let me know so I can help or
I'm
answer the
working
question
for
or find the
you.
information. It does. It does.
You can
Or as
tell
you
me if
say,
you hate it.
right. Just if
It
I can,
smells
and
funny. I know.
I have had clients who we've gotten to the front door and they're like, and I'm like, if you don't like, we haven't even gotten inside.
If
The,
you're not
the next,
interested, let's just go.
let's just go to the next one. It's okay. Really, it's okay. Just because we take you to the door, if you don't like the drive in or where the house is, then going inside is pointless.
Yeah.
And that's also why
We don't
I
want to
do.
sell you something you don't want.
No, no, we want your repeat business, but not in 3 months when you're like, we really didn't want to
Yeah,
buy
we
this
want you to be
house.
happy for
Absolutely.
sure.
Always. That's our first and foremost. That's always at the top of my list to make sure that you love what you're investing in. This is a lot of money, and we don't take that lightly. Uh, we know that we are guiding you in that sense.
So as we get into these chats, if anybody is watching and you kind of are correlating with anything we have to say, or maybe you might want to pop on with us and bring up a conversation that we might want to talk about, there's a live chat bar, and when we figure this out more, I don't know if it's on there now, there is a way to click to join as a guest and actually come on this video chat and chat with us. We are going to be inviting other folks in, and we're probably going to do that like as a one-on-one, like a one at a time type thing. But these can go up to 6 folks at one time, so we can definitely get some interesting conversations going. And it would be really fun if we can get other industry professionals and maybe other realtors involved that might want to join in from our Remax network that is worldwide. So that would be cool. So just know that we are planning to do rush hour real estate every Thursday, hopefully. If we can't do the Thursday, we will do the Friday. But our goal is Thursday at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. So we would be live at that time if you would want to pop in or if you had questions in our chat. This is our first one, so it might have had a slow start, or you might had to fast forward a little bit in the first 15 minutes. But I think we had some good topics here, and we just really wanted to pop on today and introduce ourselves and kind of get comfortable with being on YouTube live. And maybe that'll transition to something bigger. I don't know. But number one that's important for us is if you can like the video, subscribe to our channels so you can get the reminders when we're on next time. And hopefully you'll join us too.
Absolutely. We look forward to it.
And next week, D is going to host.
Yes.
So from
And
Virginia.
I'll try to be prepared. I was prepared. I thought I was prepared today, but we may have to do a couple practice of logging in. But yeah, so like Alicia said, please like, share, and subscribe. The more, the merrier, and the more interaction we have, the better conversations we have, the better off we are to answer questions, have our vendors answer questions, our industry professionals. We want to know what it is that you want to know. What is it that scares
Be
you? What
in
is
the
it?
know.
Be in the know. Absolutely.
2025.
That's right. Be in the know. So yeah, and if you've watched this and we appreciate it, and you kind of fast forward, we're working through the kinks, and this has triggered something,
Question,
questions or concerns, or just
an
even if it's
idea.
just an idea, yeah, something's like, hey, we would love to hear this, or what about this, or why would you say this type of thing, and even if it's just
I
calling us
think
to say,
next week we'll probably have a topic.
we will definitely
And
have a topic next week, and we
what
will
better
announce that.
topic than the what we kind of touched on a little bit today, but the buyer agency
All
agreement.
right, let's start at the beginning.
And
Um,
we'll read it
yeah, absolutely.
and explain it.
I am happy to share it. I can upload it and send it to anybody who wants it. Any
What does it
agency.
mean?
What does it mean? And what does it mean to you? It's not. Yes, it's a contract. There's many ways around it, but we also want the biggest reason that the industry has just encouraged this new change, which is basically everyone needs to have this. You need to know what that representation, what that paper means when you sign it, and what it means when you don't, um, and to not have representation. So yeah,
And fair warning, it would be Missouri's.
yes,
So every state's going to be a
and
little bit different, but
yes,
basically the blanket is the same that it is required to have before viewing a home.
yes,
But we would be discussing Missouri's. We are
yes.
licensed in Missouri.
Licensed in Missouri. We are National Associations of Realtors affiliated. So, like Alicia said, there's some blanket to it, but we will be state specific
Yeah.
for our. But however, just remember, if you're not in our state and you want to know, we
We'll
have
find
connections.
somebody.
We'll find
We'll
you someone to
invite them
speak to.
on. Let us
That's right.
know. Let
Let
us
us
know
know what
what
state's
state, and
interested.
we'll find someone to join us.
Absolutely. We're not just going to limit this to us and Missouri. We're we're we live in the show me state. So you want to know, we'll show you.
Yeah.
We're all
Yeah.
about that. So I appreciate you guys taking the time with us today and sharing some time. And we look forward to building this.
All right. Well, thanks again, like Dee said, and we look forward to sharing more information going forward. Alicia V and D.
Got it.
We'll see ya.
See you soon.